Hey guys, this is Naps from Limitless Mobius Guild. Today, I'm gonna show you when is the best time to craft runes and charms, and also how you can maximize your potential runes and charms flipping. But before we proceed, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. Thank you! A lot of you guys are asking, flipping runes and charms still profitable? The answer is yes. Today, I'm gonna show you my strategy on how I maximize my profit by flipping, selling runes and charms. There are 3 eras per season in Axie Origin: Rare Era, Epic Era, and Mystic Era. Every era has different strategy for you to maximize profit in selling, flipping, charms. Take note that you need to craft daily in order for you to level up your crafting experience so that you can craft rare, epic, and mystic runes and charms. It is advisable to use SLP when crafting to have a high chance in getting better runes and charms. Take note that it's still RNG, so good luck guys! Now, let's start with the rare era. This is the first era of each season, which lasts for 2 weeks. During this era, players can only craft common and rare runes and charms. Take note that this is the first era of the season. Most players would likely to craft on day 1 up until the last day in order for them to make it to the leaderboards quickly. In our rare era strategy, we will use all of our resources to craft on days 1 to 10. We get most of our moonshards from A. Farming extensively during days 1 to 10, and B. Disenchanting the expired runes and charms we initially used or crafted during the off-season. This is where the ranking strategy becomes really helpful because it allows us to farm more moonshards in less amount of time. Since rare era lasts for 2 weeks, we don't craft as much on days 11 to 14, but rather we save most of our resources for Epic Era. Always keep an eye on valuable runes and charms since they can still be profitable throughout the season. Generally, the prices of runes and charms drop as time passes, and the last few days of every era can be less profitable due to lower demand. Thus, we want to sell our notable crafts while the demand is high. Take note that it is advisable to check the daily prices of the runes and charms. Also, I suggest to visit Axie.io website to check the leaderboards players and scout their most in-demand runes and charms they're currently using. So make sure you are updated on the meta every season, not just on the rare era. Next is the epic era. This is the second era of each season and only lasts for 2 weeks. During this era, players can only craft common, rare, and epic runes and charms. The strategy is almost the same as the rare era. Since epic era will last for 2 weeks, it is advisable to immediately craft when we're able to on days 1 to 10. Similarly, we don't craft as much as on days 11 to 14 because by this time, players will most likely have their desired runes and charms to push for the epic era leaderboard. Instead, we save most of our resources on the final 3 to 4 days of epic era to prepare for mystic era. Last is the mystic era. This is the final era of each season. During this era, players can only craft rare, epic, and mystic runes and charms. The strategy we will be using is similar to that of epic era. Since mystic era only lasts for 2 weeks, it is advisable to craft on day 1 up until day 10 or 11 so that you will have time to sell your crafted runes and charms. The first week of the mystic era is very crucial because the profit margin can be very high, especially if you get the right mystic runes and charms. Also, make sure to keep an eye on the demand of mystic runes and charms daily because during the mystic era, there are a lot of changes on the demand for mystic runes and charms since most of the players who are competing in the leaderboards are experimenting. And that is my strategy in maximizing profit in crafting and selling runes and charms. In general, flipping runes and charms can be profitable if done correctly. By keeping an eye on the market trends and adjusting your strategy accordingly, you may be able to buy low and sell high or craft runes and charms using SLP. However, it's important to note that market conditions can be volatile and unpredictable, so it's important to do your own research and make informed decisions. Thank you!